Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to Weekly Shorts, Shrek Radio Nation's Forever Edition. We are at the end of week 13, the beginning of week 14. We have 5 new tracks to play. We have the records to look at from last week. So, as always, let's jump into those. Over here, we had week 13. We had some high value scores. We got 65,000, 62,000, 58,000 high value scores going up this week as we snowball. Various maps for various players, and we have a new winner. Alex beats Dark by around 3,500 points, 4 world records to 1. And yeah, I'm just outside the top 10. Pretty good week, 17 players. Let's bump those numbers up. Let's get a second page on here. We need 21. Let's go. Anyway, how did it go down? So on Towers, the laggiest map we've had so far, Alex took the win by 0.06 to Dark, with GX2R in third by a little chunk off. So keeping it close. On my map, Towers by Race Ninja and Flannel doing the lagging. On my map, we had Alex with a win, taking it over Dark by 0.05, and still again a ways off third place Castor, 0.26 off of the pace. Like, there's a chunk between these two at the top, and then yeah, but it keeps the points close between these two. Desolate, Dark manages to take this one, but only by 0.02 on Alex. And third is Q Leader, and like on Desolate, that's a long way off, like 0.13 in the end. Big chunk of change. Does keep the points relatively close on that one though. Alex takes it on, who was Desolate by? Forgotten. Leader. Okay, that's why he's in third. Usually does pretty well on his own maps. Oh, that was Desolate. Yeah, it had a really weird start. This jump, like, you got to be very specific. Anyway, Alex takes it by 0.01, and then Galley out by 0.6. And you can see the tiny time gaps. I mean, I'm 0.25 off of the record over here on Boya with RCDM. Difficult map, this one. Really tough to get good times. Yeah. 0.25? Ah, that one didn't get uploaded. Come on. Real Trabadia? Yeah, great track. And Taxi, again by RCDM. Alex takes it over Tortellini by 0.03, and Atomic in third, 0.03. A freewheeling map. So that is how it all went down. Now let's take a look at the records in game. That is not the right one. There we go. Mania. Load. Thank you. Right, let's take a look at Boya first then, from Alex. Let's see it. What skin are you playing with? New player, might have played before, but hasn't played that I've noticed at least. And certainly hasn't won overall. Might have played a few tracks here and there. Nicely around there. Getting it right to the inside, keeping as much speed as possible. Landing wide but with full grip. Taking it round, and then a low jump if you can to not hit the edge. And you are into the finish. Beautiful track. Next up, Towers. It's Alex on this one. We're going to go all 4 Alex records first and then into the next one. So Towers. As you can see, it takes a second to load. Here we go. Cutting it close to every wall. Goes for a bit of a low jump. Gets a nice smooth landing there. Round, keeping grip, keeps it to the inside. All the way wide round here. Beautiful use of the track surface. Out to the side. Straight jump across to the outside to keep it in as much speed as possible into the freewheel section. and then up straight into the finish on the inside. Beautifully, beautifully done. Even landing with a splash. Now this is the one I want to see because there was some big time gaps, and I want to see if it was just a better execution and better grass driving, because there's a lot of time to be gained there, versus what I could see on the server when I was playing and what I could pull off myself, or whether it was something different to what I was doing. Because this track definitely has the ability to be cut. Okay, so yep, dip your back wheel over there. That one I found in the end. Here, go right the way. Go right the way around and go that way. I thought people would be cutting through the centre, but yeah, you keep so much more speed doing that. And then, yeah, just jump across. It didn't work out, my plan for keeping yourself around on the edge. But hey, good track. I enjoyed that one. Good for like a speed mapping. Next up, we got Taxi, the freewheeling track, with such close times on it as well. A tie in second place even. Okay. I couldn't get any sort of driving more before the freewheel to work. It was just best to drive pretty much straight off the front. Holding it to the side gets a good down ramp there by doing the little trick. Then right off the side, and you need to get the upper gear, and that is pretty quick across the line. Very nicely done. Next up, we have Dark's record on Desolate. Making sure that he still has one record in the pack. Taking it on this map. You come round here. You do the tricky turn to keep yourself wide and over jump that little rampy bit. Up and round. World's first inside dirt weekly short. Oh, that is beautiful into the finish. Very, very nice. So, with that, we shall rejoin on the server, playing the maps. Oh, actually, hold on, before we go there. Here are the maps. We've got Blind Slalom, Hills, Paperworks, Red Sea, and Somersault 2. And week 14. This week's special because Somersault is the most difficult map to complete other than Shenanigans 1 from week 1. You're wrong. Shenanigans 1 was really easy. Shenanigans 5, and you forgot about Splitter, but the start is harder. Which is a actual lunatic difficulty map. Facts. And the server, which we're going to join. So yeah. There we go. Hopefully Somersault, apparently it shouldn't be too difficult to finish, I've been told, but finishing it well might be difficult. So yeah, I'll pause up and we will join back on the server. Alright, here we go then. Somersault number 2, Somersault Squared. More somersaults are apparently the hardest track ever to exist. Let us take a peek at what's going on. Right, so. Okay, already some Deddy records. Oh, they played it on this track already. Okay, so what's the plan? PF for GPS. Okay. So we've got to go off of the start or finish block. Okay. Okay, that's not too difficult, as long as I don't need speed here, and then I assume I'm like up to the side. Okay. If you put a non-respawnable CP in there, I will kill you. Yep, congratulations. Okay. Okay, that needed to be a full wall, probably. Yep. Crack him. Yeah, it's probably respawnable if you go backwards onto the boosters, but that's ass. Don't do that. That's non-respawnable to me. If you've got to go backwards onto boosters and do that sort of shit, you didn't put the checkpoint in the right fucking place. It's also not particularly respawnable, if I had to say so. Come on, don't fucking... At least turtle good. There we go. And then flip out. Okay. Doable. Doable. Certainly a hard track. Absolutely not the hardest track since Shenanigans 1. And Shenanigans 1 was a piece of piss, by the way. You didn't have to do the trick at the start. It was a really easy map if you didn't do the trick at the start. Why am I getting such high jumps? I think we're supposed to do that. There we go. Yeah, okay, and we got speed coming through. Okay, I'm really good at turtling. Beautiful. Okay, that's a really good... that's good. This one sucks. Gotta say. That... The fact that the respawn sucks as well. That second one seems to suck. This first one, absolutely banger, because it's like pretty obvious when you get it right that that's the kind of thing you're meant to do, and you can get there's probably a few different ways you can get that right as well, so that's quite nice. There's probably our back flips and side flips and stuff. Really good at turtling. Is that what you say to her when you're out and about and there's no toilets around? It's okay, Mrs. Des. I'm really good at turtling. Let's go. Don't fucking dare die. Thank you. Right. We should be fine. And then hopefully crack him. Crack it. Now I guarantee you I can't make the finish. Somehow. There we go. Okay. No respawn timer still puts me in last, which is always fun. Okay, it's not a terrible track. There are certainly some issues. Second checkpoint. How's Race Ninja getting fucking points? The fuck? Where's this guy getting points? I get nothing. TM2's better points. Right, what have we got next then? We have got Red Sea by K-Star. Just follow Race Ninja because he's already played the map. Head hitter that you've got to go kind of diagonally for. Love it. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. Ability to steer. Lacking. we go. Keep it low here. Nice flip. Whoop. Okay. K-Star and Q-Leader. Apparently a collab track. Which explains precise starts. Anytime that Q-Leader is involved, there will be some sort of extremely, it works perfectly if you do exactly as was intended kind of start. Also, being too good at being too good is a problem. Fortunately, I don't have this issue. Is the end a bug slide just to do my head in? I need to stop steering mid-air because it fucking slows your car rotation down. I need to steer when I'm like happy-ish with where my car's rotated to. Okay, decent track though, decent track. The gimmicks don't get too much in the way of the experience, which is nice for once. That's been a problem the last couple of weeks, I think, that tracks have got a single gimmick that they're based around, and that it just sucks to do anything else, and it starts to feel like more like a lol track. That was the case with Q-Leader's map last week, Desolate for me. Oh fucking hell, we're banging, we're banging. It's a bit slow, but you know. Yeah, the start was everything, and then you just had a track after it that you had to survive yourself on. But the faster you got the start, the faster you went through everything else, because it, you know, snowball type map. It was alright. It was a good track. It just sucks when you can't... wait, is some people timing me? Oh, plus 01. Yep. I curse everyone to plus 01 me. Why have I got the best CP1? What the fuck? Why, how is this possible? What have I done? Never. I will never stop it. The only way for me to be good is to curse people so that they can't beat me. It's the only possible way for me to win anything. Just be glad you're not Des, where I cursed him to give me the routes so that I could beat him. Give me the routes that he can't pull off.
Don't you think we could be different if we could just take it slow, let it go, roll down all the windows, feel the wind rushing through, hear the music, take the groove.
Alright, what we got up next? Loopings. Paperworks by Op8, who is on the server. So this better be good, otherwise ban. Okay, we're gonna... If you accidentally crash into the GPS, then you should probably watch the GPS. Alright, transitional. Okay. Now these tracks often look... Okay, I don't know why I was trying to go to the side there. These tracks often look a bit harder than they are. And they can be difficult if you can't get one... If there's one section you're struggling with, you're likely to be stuffed for the rest of them. Because you need the speed from section 1 to make section 2 work. And stuff like that. So yeah, if you're struggling in one place, like I hit there, there's a 0% chance I make the next jump. So it is one of those where you have to just get it. There's no learning in sections on this. But hey. It'll be alright. If I can do it, I believe in all of you, sir. You'll get there. I wish it wasn't the case. I wish that all the tracks were able to be accessible for literally anyone. But it's hard to make enough tracks at this point, so yeah. But if you do make a track that's not perfectly easy to complete, don't just tell people to get good and that they suck, because then you're an arsehole. Instead, help them, show them the route, show them what they need to do, and potentially give them other tracks that have the same idea but are easier. If they're struggling on the final jump of your 5-minute track, or even 30-second track, if someone's struggling later in, show them how to edit the map and practice just that one section, or show them where they can be, you know? I got a fucking ram bug. Because it is very frustrating. I'm sure everyone who's decent at this game is screaming at their screens right now, telling me, oh, you just gotta do it. It's hard, mate, it's hard. I'm shit. I'm shit at this game. I will be perfectly fine with not finishing this track right now. I might come back to it later. I might not. But if you're screaming at your screen right now, telling me what to do, remember that at some point you also sucked. Please don't bug. Thank you! Yeah, hard track, but fair. Yeah, you do that, and it terrifies me when you scream "get good." I'm once again trying to decide whether I actually care about XCWC this year, and whether mapping gives me an excuse. Fuck off. Whether mapping gives me an excuse to just not play at all, really. Because it was stressful last year. It was very stressful in the last week. I'm not sure I enjoyed it in the end. Fuck, I hit it at the last second. It's also a thing that once you get these sort of things, you start to do them a lot easier. So, like, the second that I did it once... What did I bug on? Wow. You say just stop caring about position, but the problem is it's that thing of what do other people expect. Good track though. Once you get it, you'll be alright. Keep going. You can do it. It's, yeah, for me it's what other people end up expecting, and then I put pressure on myself. And you say, like, just stop caring about position, but it is difficult. When I stop caring about position, you get what happens in Quake 3, where I just get a run and I'm like, yeah, that'll do. And like last week I got a really good time because I was told I can get faster times, and people were like pointing out where I can get faster times, which is the reason that I stream things. Right, we have Hills by that Layla. Who is it? I'm gonna go check on TMX now. Dear Trackmania Mappers, did you know you can... No fucking way there's a cut to the finish. It's Atomic, okay. Dear Trackmania Mappers, did you know you can create an offline profile if you've got a terrible username? You can create an offline profile with whatever name you like and use that as your mapping name. Okay, so is the... I assume the cut's actually intended. Well, I'm going to get a time in. I'm going to get a time in. And then we'll go cutting. Sure. This feels like the... This would never get accepted to 2020 Weekly Shorts, but it does feel like some of the maps that have appeared in 2020 Weekly Shorts. But the reason this would never get accepted is because it doesn't flow well for a complete pleb like me. But I could see it getting accepted. Actually, it probably could get accepted into TM 2020 Weekly Shorts because you'd be able to do checkpoints. Like here, you can't do checkpoints. Well, you can, but because you can't join checkpoints and you can't have the checkpoints that are as wide as the whole track here. Balls. Yeah, I could see this getting accepted into 2020 Weekly Shorts. Obviously, it'd have to be shorter because, you know, 25 seconds. I can't believe they're 20 seconds. I couldn't believe it when I saw the complaint on Reddit. The first time I find out that they have to be shorter than 20 seconds is someone complaining that the author time's too long. And it turns out that the author time was under 20 seconds, but the author was told to make it... it got picked, and then the author was told to make the author time less difficult by Nadeo, which is absolute, like, insanity. Like, I don't expect author times. I never do. I know I'm not better than the average player, and the average player who's mapping is better than the average player. So I don't expect anything of the sort. Come on. No. I don't even think that would have PB'd if I'd gone straight into the finish. That was such a bad run. Okay, smooth, smooth. The problem with maps like this is you've got to get the shortcut, but also there's no time checks. So you've got absolutely no idea what's going on. Right, smooth, 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 smooth. Nice. Okay, that's definitely going to get done straight into the thing. And then here, you gotta get so far across. It's difficult to see where it's a completely blind jump. Got to be intended. There's no way you're driving the normal way and going that fast. But yeah, just gotta learn the line. I think it's start lower and then... No. No. GG. GG. Next up we have Blind Slalom by Entity Zero. Okay. I'm gonna try something. Yep, correct. We have a backwards map. What? No. You what? Okay, it truly is blank because the camera doesn't turn fast enough. Why would you put an anti-booster there though? Like, I get it to stop people just turning around, but yeah, okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was, you'd have to go way faster than that, but it seems once you're on, going backwards it doesn't really matter. Speed check end. That's a tricky one. That is a tricky one. Okay. Okay, the line I want to take has a pipe in it. Let's see. This will be interesting, because there are good backwards drivers out there. I don't know how good any of the backwards drivers are. Well, how good at backwards any of the drivers in Weekly Shorts are. Wait. Have I seen it? Is it faster forwards? Please tell me it's not faster forwards. That's definitely get acrossable. Nope. I'm going to do it the intended route. I'm going to do it the intended route, even if... Yeah, if you get round there without hitting, you'll get over this, fine. Well, no need to be a good backwards driver. Just turn around on the start and drive forwards and you'll be fine. Massive shame. Do you know what the worst part about this is? If anyone remembers RXA's map from week 5 maybe? No one got anywhere near to the author time. And the reason no one got anywhere near to the author time is because it turns out you had to do a 180 on one of the jumps and drive backwards. And it was faster to drive it backwards. And nobody noticed. People were just going absolutely insane that they couldn't even get within a second of the AT on a tech track, because it was built to have two lines. One line that works very well if you're playing tech and you're playing normal, and one line that's way faster and way tighter and looks like scenery if you don't know, that's driving backwards. I still haven't been able to even get the turnaround for that, because I have been told that it should be way faster if you can just get the turnaround pretty clean and not crash. So I've been trying it every time it comes up on the server, but I cannot get it. Ah, piss. I'm tired. Everyone hates clever mappers, it's true. You try to do something cool and people are just going to try the simplest thing. It's so difficult to make a backwards map that's actually faster backwards. Because like you have to put in the anti-booster like that, but then you're just making the track more difficult because you have so little grip here. So you're just making the track way more difficult because you've got no grip when you come through here. Grip. There's a cut. Huh. And that is it. That is the end of the week. So, thank you very much for watching. Good luck to everybody this week. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Check the links in the description to play these maps, join the server, join Discord, all of those sort of things. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week. Don't forget to check out the monthly shorts that I will be posting soon as well, and some other Trackmania stuff that I've got in mind, and the Nautic and Quake and all of that. Like, follow, subscribe. I don't normally say that, but do it. Do it now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week. Ta-ra!